Hello gamers, it is me, J104, and today's video is a bit of a different one, which I have said for, I'm gonna say at this point, well over half of my videos. But this one is truly a bit of a different one, not so far abstract from some other videos I've done, but it is my original thoughts on Life is Strange Double Exposure. I don't like the name because I always trip over trying to say it. But apart from that, I have just completed the game. I don't have any notes for this video, so it might be a bit all over the shop because I haven't written anything down yet, but I just wanted to quickly ramble off some of my immediate thoughts after just completing the game. So let's dive right into it. The game itself, very good. Like, it's definitely up there with the true colors. I would put them pretty close to each other in terms of how much I enjoyed them. It just leaves me with a couple questions. Spoilers for the game, obviously. If you have completed it, the last thing that flashes on the screen is Max Caulfield will return. Now, I love Max, obviously. She's the OG. But I also liked how in 2, Before the Storm, and True Colors, that they don't just go back to the same character over and over again. Obviously something that GTA does as well, with, you know, different characters from all them, which allows you to tell very different narratives, still within the same genre of the game. But assuming what they meant is the next game that comes out will also follow Max, or at least have Max as the playable character, we're running out of important things for her to do. Like, you know, she's gone through school, she's been through that, she's had to rewind powers, she's lost them. Now she's I think she's like a assistant or like a TA or something like that at the university. And she's had this power to peer into a separate parallel universe, and now she's lost that. Or she hasn't lost that, the universe no longer exists. So I don't know if that's a power she still has, if she somehow finds herself in another scenario with a split universe. On the topic of the split universe, there's one more thing I want to bring up just in terms of the universe. Obviously the universe is like basically exactly the same, apart from the one instance of Safi not being dead, which obviously affects it in a multitude of ways. You know, the butterfly effect, blah blah blah, you time travel back, you kill George Lucas, a bunch of other movies don't get made, you get the point. But one thing I always wondered is, where is that universe's parallel Max? Like, there's everyone else, but there's not a parallel Max. Is there just one Max? So when she jumps between universes, does other universe Max just cease existing? Because I will say, spoilers, obviously this whole video is basically a spoiler video, but it turns out very early on that Max is the one who shot Safi. We don't know why, we just have a photo of Max shooting her. My original thought was so they split it up into living and dead universes, obviously with Safi being living or dead. My original thought that maybe the living universe Safi killed Safi. Sorry, the living universe Max killed Safi. And then I was like, oh, spot on the money. I've read this like a book. When, I forgot what episode, I think it's episode 4, when you go and you see in your home that the university gives you, there is another Max in the opposite universe. So I went down in the dark room in the separate universe and used your seeing eye into the other universe and saw there was another Max. I'm like, oh my god, I have cracked the case. Why has she broken into her own house and thrown everything around when theoretically she should know where everything is? But anyways, I have cracked the case. I am so smart. I am Mr. Intelligence. I was not. Something I did not see coming at all is there's different people with powers. And Safi has the power to clone, not clone. They describe it a bit differently. It's not cloning, but she can tap into people's minds and project like a shell of someone else over herself. I don't know if she can select only certain people can see that shell of her or not. They didn't really say. But so yeah, she has powers, which is fine. Lots of people have powers in the Life is Strange universe. I think there's another character in this game. I don't know if they said she directly has powers, but the ending in the game definitely alluded to the fact that she may be magically incline, which I don't feel this game broke the universe's sort of powers or the scaling or anything like that. Apart from the fact that why does Max get 2 powers? Like, she doesn't have rewind anymore. But how come some people get none and she's lucky enough to get 2? That seems very unfair. But at the same time, Daniel's power from Life is Strange 2 and Safi's power from this game are by far the most powerful powers we've seen. Actually, no, Max in the first game is also very powerful. The power in this game's meh. But that's not important. One thing though, obviously Life is Strange 1, there was a big storm. It was sort of like the focal point of the game in terms of its story, like the big problem they have to overcome. This game also has a storm. However, this storm is caused by Safi's use of her powers, which then has me asking the question, are the powers sort of universally inclined to cause major hurricanes or tornadoes? And if so, how come Daniel never got a major tornado? He used his power a lot. Maybe it's because he was traveling so much. He just left a wake of tornadoes in his past that we never saw, but I doubt it. And Alex never got a tornado. Maybe it's just when someone's meant to die and they don't die, God's like, go send some wind to take care of them. That's one thing that's got me confused. Just the why tornado? Also, the final thing, I know as I said this video is unprepared, lots of rambles, not important. It's just like me just blurting out all the facts. Or not the facts, sorry, me blurting out all the just ideas in my head. And then later on I'll sit down, I'll probably replay the game another time, then I'll write a proper script for this video. Sorry, not this video, for this game, but that probably won't be out till next year because I got a couple other things I want to finish up, and then I want to do a couple videos on Christmas-based games for the month of December. However, we're halfway through November and I haven't even started on that, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I will be doing a more thorough, less gibberish-filled video on Life is Strange Double Exposure somewhere down the line, probably January, maybe February. Because I also need to get some videos out on the Mafia series before the release of Mafia the Old Country. I have started playing Mafia 3, but I am just struggling to get through it at this point. As in, I've played the first hour, then I just closed out of it. I'm like, I'll come back to it tomorrow. That was 3 weeks ago at this point. And then I also want to look at covering some of the GTA games before GTA 6. Not all of them, because some of them I have no strong memories of playing. Like Vice City, I don't remember much of it. Actually, that's probably about it. Massive fan of 3, San Andreas. 4, not the biggest fan of the DLCs. As in, I don't remember much of them. I don't actually know if I'm a fan or not. But this has gone very far off Life is Strange right now. So, that has been it. We'll end it here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If you liked Life is Strange Double Exposure, let me know by leaving a comment. Or perhaps a like on this video. And if you want to see some more coherent, structured thoughts on the game with a little recap of the story, make sure to subscribe for whenever that video comes out in the future.
Fuck it. I got pizza rolls in my office.